Assalamu alaikum, my dear viewers. How are you all? Hope you're fine and well in your life. Today I'm going to discuss the explanation points which are main in Taqi Ghazal, that is Hasti Apni Habab ki si hai. Here we see that the poet is explaining something about the reality of our life in this world, as well as his romantic imagination about his beloved. Here we come to the first stanza, that is हस्ती अपनी हबाब की सी है, ये नुमाइश शराब की सी है. Here in these lines the poet is very conscious of passing of human life, and he even considers it as transitory, as a bubble, and it's unbelievable for a single moment. He says that the colorful worldly things are just the illusions for us to pursue, nothing more. We are living our lives in searching our pleasures in these trifles of this world. That's all. Here the poet is explaining and telling us about the transitoriness of our life in this world. Okay, now we come to the second stanza of the poem, Ghazal, that is नाजुकी उसके लब की क्या कहिए पंखड़ी एक गुलाब की सी है. In this stanza the poet is quite romantic and praises his beloved's beauty. He is much attracted towards her beauty. He is lost in beloved's looks and names her lips as rose petals. Being so delicate and captivating, he is much absorbed in her attractiveness and fascinating apparent pretty angles, like lips. He is seeking solace in admiring her. You know, any person who loves somebody, he praises his beloved or her beloved to solace himself or herself. Okay, now we come to the third stanza, that is चश्मे दिल खोल इस भी आलम पर यहाँ की औकात ख्वाब की सी है. Here the poet becomes realistic regarding his life in this world, as well as about every man's life in this world. Okay, and says that realize yourself, and he's much conscious about it, saying that your presence in this world, he's addressing us, he's addressing every human being in this world. He says that your presence in this world is transitory. It's like a dream that can shatter like sand in the very next moment. Like we awake and dream is no more, so be awakened like a knowing person who is aware of his reality in this world. Okay, now we come to the fourth stanza, that is बार बार उसके दर पे जाता हूँ हालत अब इस्तराब की सी है. The poet is much anxious to see or meet his beloved, and in his desire he goes to her again and again, but he is uneasy and disturbed. He says that whenever he goes to his beloved, he becomes more disturbed than before. He is not in a state to be relaxed about her because he is not feeling satisfied of her presence and to see her again and again. Continuing it, we can say that as more as he goes to see his beloved, he becomes restless as a result, and this state is aggravating at every visit to his beloved, but he is helpless. He has no other option. Okay, now we have the fifth stanza, that is मैं जो बोला कहा कि ये आवाज़ उसी खाना ख़राब की सी है. The poet has accepted his rejection given by his beloved. He says that whatever I speak, his beloved identifies his voice and says this is poet's voice. Okay, he even calls the poet a vagabond and a rogue to the backbone. He has no value before his beloved and is to face only insulting impression from his beloved. But this love is just the reason. The poet says that I'm in love with my beloved, so I don't feel it mindedly, or I'm not annoyed at all these comments and impression by his beloved. Okay, this love is the reason for all of this, and he bears all this and listens to his every comment wholeheartedly, because all these words are said by his own beloved, so he is not annoyed at all this. Next stanza is आतिशे गम में दिल भुना शायद देर से भू कबाब की सी है. Here the poet says that his heart is being roasted in sorrows given by his beloved as well as other people. He is unable to describe how, but he is aware that his heart and self has been being heated upon the hearth of pains in this world. He is very well conscious that after having love in this world, he has become a ruined person and nothing else. In this stanza, he is overall saying that after having love with somebody in this world, we become a destroyed person, we become a destroyed entity in this world. The last and seventh stanza is मीर इन नीबाज आंखों में सारी मस्ती शराब की सी है. Here the poet says that he is much impressed of his beloved appearance, so he says that his beloved's half-opened eyes have an effect as that of wine. As much the wine makes faint a drinker, so much is the look of his beloved effective and makes him lost like a drunken person. The poet feels drunk when sees beloved's eyes. So, my dear viewers, I hope you have understood it well, and you can add more wording and more explaining words in this according to your level, according to your requirements, in graduation or master level or anything else. Okay, I hope you're fine and having my lectures very helpful for your studies. Okay, have a nice day. Be successful in your life.